Antarctica ice melt could cause 100 hidden volcanoes to erupt. More than 100 volcanoes lurk beneath the surface in Antarctica. The ice sheet melt could set them off. The slow climate feedback loop may be bubbling beneath Antarctica's vast ice sheet. The continent, divided east to west by the Transantarctic Mountains, includes volcanic giants such as Mount Erebus and its iconic lava lake, but at least 100 less conspicuous volcanoes dot Antarctica, with many clustered along its western coast. Some of those volcanoes peak above the surface, but others sit several kilometers beneath the Antarctic ice sheet. Climate change is causing the ice sheet to melt, raising global sea levels. The melting is also removing the weight over the rocks below, with more local consequences. Ice sheet melt has been shown to increase volcanic activity by subglacial volcanoes elsewhere in the globe. Kunin and colleagues ran 4,000 computer simulations to study how the ice sheet loss affects Antarctica's buried volcanoes, and they found that gradual melt could increase the number and size of subglacial eruptions. The reason is that this unloading of ice sheets reduces pressure on magma chambers below the surface, causing the compressed magma to expand. This expansion increases pressure on magma chamber walls and can lead to eruptions. Some magma chambers also hold copious amounts of volatile gases, which are normally dissolved into the magma. As the magma cools and then overburden pressure reduces, those gases rush out of solution like carbonation out of a newly opened bottle of soda, increasing the pressure of the magma chamber, and this pressure means that melting ice can expedite the onset of an eruption from a subglacial volcano. Eruptions of subglacial volcanoes may not be visible on the surface, but they can have consequences for ice sheet. Heat from these eruptions can increase ice melting deep below the surface and weaken the overlying ice sheet, potentially leading to a feedback loop of reduced pressure from the surface and further volcanic eruptions. The authors stress that this process is slow, taking place over hundreds of years, but that means that the theorized feedback could continue even if the world curtails anthropogenic warming. Antarctica's ice sheet was much thicker during the last ice age, and it's possible that the same processes of unloading and expansion of magma and gas may have contributed to past eruptions. And this is by Medel Renzel of Life Science. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.